Epidemic Sound have advanced search filters to help you easily find the exact mood, genre, duration, or pace that you're looking for, and this saves you a huge amount of time. Start transforming your films and videos today using Epidemic Sound and give your edits that professional soundtrack they deserve. Epidemic Sound have advanced search filters to help you easily find the exact mood, genre, duration, or genre duration for and this that you're looking for, and this saves you a huge amount of time. Transforming your films and videos today using Epidemic Sound, give your edits that professional soundtrack they deserve. Epidemic Sound have advanced search filters to help you easily find the exact mood, genre, duration, or this that you're looking for, and this saves you a huge amount of time. Start transforming your films and videos today using Epidemic Sound, give your edits that they deserve.
난 지금 내 코가 석자고 내 발등에 불부터 꺼야 하는 사람이오. 이시카 앞에 명자를 데려다 놓지 않으면 당장 내 재산이고 사람이고 모든 게 다 날아갈 판.
Hi guys. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Hey guys, Happy New Year. I hope you can see me, can hear me. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Dina. I hope you can hear me okay, yeah? Happy New Year. Good evening, everyone. So, thank you for joining me once again. I know um, this is the last minute um, live stream. I cannot hear myself. Can you hear me, yeah? Good evening. How are you doing, guys? Are you okay with your New Year's resolutions? Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Who's taking the examination soon? Type it on the comment section. Let's see who's having their OSCE very soon. I hope you're all excited. And good luck, of course. If you're new to my channel, good evening, everybody. My name is Emer, and thank you for watching and joining me tonight. So, guys, we don't have any topic this evening, unfortunately. But you can ask me any question you like. I'll be here for the next hour. So, if you have any question, just type it on the comment section, and we will discuss that question. All right. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for all the people who's watching us tonight. Yeah, if you have any question, please just type it on the comment section and we will discuss your questions. Yeah. And of course, if you're new to my channel again, welcome. Please do subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you'll get notified if we will go live or if there are any new videos. And I hope you watch my recent video. I've uploaded it last night. Was it last night? Yep, last night. Um, that's how I met the king. So please do watch it. Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. So please do watch it and give it a thumbs up. What else? It's 2024 now. Oh my god. What's your New Year's resolution? While waiting for all your questions and all your um comments, we have a final coaching this weekend. The link after we finish our session. So yeah, um, yeah. Normally we record the session, and the recording will be sent to all the attendees. So hopefully you can join us. Yeah. And of course, please to support me on this year. I'm running for the London Marathon, so I'm supporting Victus. Hopefully, you can donate. Okay. Um, what else? Are there any topics that you want to discuss in particular? Sorry, I don't have any topic prepared today. Start. You can you can type any questions that you have on the comment section. I'm just here. Um, I will just answer any of your queries. Okay. Happy New Year, Earl. Happy New Year, Earl. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know if your examination is due soon. So hopefully you are all set for your examination. I think there's a problem with my computer. So um all right. Any question, just type it on the comment section. I will happily answer it. I hope you're all staying dry because I know there's like a storm. So hopefully everyone's safe. Hello. So I think there's some problems with my audio. Um, is it Maya? Maya? We will do another final coaching in February, definitely. It will be a weekend, but I'm not sure yet. So, hopefully you can join one of our sessions. Dina, her question in assessment, after you do the ABCDE assessment, you would go and document on the new start and come back to do the holistic assessment. Let me just read it. Sorry. In assessment, after you do the ABCD assessment, you go You go and document on the news chart and come back to do the holistic assessment. Yeah, that's fine, Dina. Definitely you can do that. Or what I normally recommend to my patient, not to my patient, to my student, do your ABCD assessment, finish your news, and then finish the entire. Gather more information and do your holistic assessment. So when you say holistic assessment, it could be about um, social, social, psychosocial, spiritual, sexual needs of the patient. Again, it depends on the scenario. Okay, you don't need to discuss everything to the patient. Um, the patient will tell you what is relevant to the scenario. Okay, so let's say I'll give an example. Um, I'll give an example. Say your scenario is about homelessness. Yeah, so you've done your A2 assessment, and then probably the holistic part you can do it at the end after you finish your documentation. To be honest, there's no right or wrong. If you want to do like complete all assessment before you document, that is absolutely fine. Okay, there's no right or wrong. Okay, you won't fail because you did you prioritize your news, or you did not prioritize your news, your documentation. So the most important thing is you complete your documentation and you take all the criteria necessary for assessment. Okay, of course, definitely it is important to document properly, etc. So let's say, going back to my example, let's say what do you call this? Let's say your scenario is homelessness. So after you finish your ABCDE assessment, you can go back to your document, go back to your patient, and then have a conversation with the rest. So definitely for homelessness, probably the priority conversation is about social needs of the patient. Definitely it's homelessness. So probably the scenario will focus more on the patient's social, psychosocial needs. Okay, probably um, least is the sexual, or least is the spiritual. Okay, again, it depends on the scenario. But remember, going back, remember on the brief it says there, um, focus. You may need to focus on one area of assessment compared to others. Okay, so of course, um, probably that particular scenario, spiritual, spiritual, what you call this, needs, it's not really relevant or necessary. Okay, but again, have a conversation about any other holistic needs of the patient. You would be able to identify that while talking to the patient, and of course, when you read the scenario. Next, I hope I answered that question. Let's again, guys, if you have any question, please just type it on the comment section. Thank you for those people watching us this evening. Happy New Year. If you can comment again as well, when are you doing your examination and where? So, Earl, the Wandering Earl, I love the name. My exam is due this Friday. Oh, this Friday. So good luck, Earl. You're doing nursing associate. Okay. So, Earl is saying that he's doing the nursing associate. Good luck. Good luck, Earl. So, the nursing associate OSCE is definitely similar to the adult OSCE. Yeah. So, nursing associate is similar to the adult OSCE, but you don't have a planning station. Am I correct? So, for the nursing associate OSCE, they don't have any planning station because nursing associates, if you're not familiar with a nursing associate, they bridge the gap between the nurses and the healthcare support workers. So they are so once Earl is successful with the examination, he will become a registered nursing associate. Okay, so of course there will be limitations for the nursing associate. If you're not familiar, you can have a look on the website. But Earl, I don't know if you've seen it. If you go to Oxford Brooks, they've uploaded the material specific to nursing associates. So um, you have, most of the clinical station, clinical nursing station, similar. Okay, so make sure to familiarize yourself with the marking criteria for nursing associate. I know it's very rare for nursing associates for the OSCE. I hope you're ready, Earl. Yeah. I hope you learn a lot um from our what do you call this, live streams, and of course the videos. Yeah. Um, Dina, how do I join the final coaching? If you go to the pinned comment, did I pin the comment, Dina? I'll pin it now. Ah, there you go. So if you pin the comment, go to the pinned comment. The link is there. Yeah. If you cannot find it, you just search my name. Go to Eventbrite, search my name, and then the ticket will be there. Yeah. So you need to register. It will be unlimited. So once you join one session, you'll be able to join succeeding sessions. Maya, how we will know the dates? Yes, Maya, I will post the dates. Normally it's a weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Nins, Happy New Year. So Maya has a question. The 10 stations, is the sequence always APIE, skills, PV, EBP, or does it change? I think I mentioned this in one of our live streams. So definitely the assessment, planning, implementation, and evaluation should be on that order. Yeah. Because of course you won't be able to evaluate if you haven't assessed the patient. So APIE, the API stations, definitely it will be in that order. So assessment, planning, implementation, and evaluation. So the 10 stations, it will be random. So you might go there, you might turn up, and then your first station might be BLS. And then after that, you will do API. And then probably after that, it will be a writing station. It could be professional values. And then skill number one, skill number two. And then it could be the next one would be another writing station, and then skill number three. And then after that, skill number four. Okay? It could be any order, but of course, API will be APIE. I remember, I just want to share when I did my examination years ago. I started with BLS. Okay, that's why that's my that is my example. That's why that's my example. Um, so when I turned up during my examination years ago, um, what do you call this? I started with BLS. So you can imagine, after the first station, I was like catching my breath, and then after that, I did A P I E, and then after that, another skill. I think I am. There you go. So during your examination, you'll never know what will be the first station. It might be professional values. Next station might be skill number one. Next station would be skill number two. The next would be APIE. The next would be skill number three, skill number four, and then the last one would be EBP. Okay, it could be any order. Yeah. So I hope that's useful because it's a good question. Because I know some of you probably you always start with the assessment during your practice, but again, during the examination, it could be any station. So please prepare yourself. So if you ask me if I'm going to redo my examination, hopefully not. Yeah, I would probably select doing a writing station first, just to warm up. Yeah, probably like a professional value or like an EBP, just a warm up before we do the other demonstration stations such as your, let's say, BLS or your IM, your subcut, etc. So for me, I would pick that a writing station as my I would pick writing station as my first station if I'm giving a chance. Yeah. Any other questions? So yeah, just type your questions. We can talk anything under the sun. I'm just showing on the screen. There you go. I'm just showing the newest marking criteria. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen my. Please follow me on my Facebook page. So I know I'm not that active on that page. So I'll try to make to post more. Okay, so we can have nice conversations there. And of course, follow me on other social media platforms such as Instagram, X, Thread, and of course find where my glasses are. So guys, of course you've seen my post a while ago. We have the newest, we have the latest marking criteria. It's version 2.3. Yeah, so it's version 2.3 now, so which was published December 2023. Yeah, so please, it's important. I always say this during my live stream. I always say that it is important to check the latest marking criteria, because what I'm telling you now might be no longer valid or incorrect if you're watching this video in 2025. Okay, guys, if you're watching this video in 2025, probably whatever I said today is already wrong. Okay, all right. Any other questions? So in here, I think nothing, I mean, nothing much changed. It's about, I think, the one is, if I can remember correctly, would be suction. Okay, they remove like a phrase in there. I'm trying to remember what the phrase is. If you have any other question, let's go to that. Let's go to that page. Where's my glasses? Oh, here. And guys, just so you know, what page is that? Nasopharyngeal suctioning. There you go. Page 30. Okay. Just minor changes, yeah? But while I'm still searching for the page. Okay, there you go. So nasopharyngeal suctioning. So let's go to number 8. So number 8, definitely the size would be 10 or 12. That's black or white during the examination, definitely. Please know your suction catheter sizes, yeah, for adults. Based on the criteria, 10 or 12 acceptable. But of course, you have in real life, yeah, in real life, you have bigger sizes. But in here, or smaller sizes, depending on your patient, definitely. But in here, for adult OSCE, it says here 10 or 12 acceptable. That's your black or your white. Set suction to 12 to 20 kilopascals, or that's equivalent to 100 to 150 millimeter mercury, and make sure you check the suction is working. How do you check the suction, if the suction is working initially? Or number 9, how do we check if the suction is um, working? Can you type it on the comment section? Whilst waiting for your answer, again, please follow me on my other social media accounts. Follow me on TikTok or Threads. Yep, how do we check? And of course, give this video a thumbs up, yeah? Like this video, so there's like a problem with my earpiece. Okay, but going back to my question, who can answer me? How do we check if the suction is working? Initially, for number 9, for number 9. Hopefully, someone could answer me. It was raining earlier, so All right. So how? So normally we, what do you call this? We check, isn't it? How do we check it? Who can answer me? So number 10, assembles equipment using non-touch technique and attaches the tube to the wall, suction canister, and suction cutter to the tubing. Question. Um, is this like a clean procedure or an aseptic procedure? Is suctioning, nasopharyngeal suctioning, is this a sterile procedure or a clean procedure? What do you think? Just type your um, answers on the comment section. I'm trying to think which one is. Um, I think it's number. Shelly said clean procedure. Well done. Of course, the clean procedure. Because of course, can you imagine? Of course, your nose is not sterile, isn't it? And you're inserting the suction catheter nasopharyngeal. Clean procedure. Number 11, lubricates the tip of the catheter with sterile water and gently inserts the catheter into the nostril as the patient inhales until the patient coughs or resistance is felt. So that's easily understandable. Number 12, I'm trying to remember which one changed, which number. States that if resistance is felt or distress caused, such as uncontrolled coughing, the catheter will be withdrawn 1 centimeter before applying suction. Number 13, apply suction by placing a thumb over the valve. So number 13 is also how you check the suction initially if it's working. So by placing the thumb over the valve, okay? So before you do the suction, make sure it check if it's working, make sure it's working, okay? So that's how you do it. First, place your thumb over the valve, and then you will hear the sound, isn't it? You will hear the machine suctioning. Next is slowly withdraws, maintaining the vacuum, applying continuous suctioning. States that they would repeat the procedure at a maximum of 2 times as required or tolerated. Okay? So you might just need to state this. Again, it depends on your assessor. So some people, depends on the test center and depending on your assessor. Some assessor might just ask you to do it once. Some assessor, they might they want you to see doing it like twice or thrice, yeah. But again, remember the maximum, they would repeat a procedure maximum of 2 times. Okay, so again, it depends on your assessor. So please listen to your assessor's instruction. Okay, some assessors, if you did, if you perform the technique, the scale properly, once might be enough. But some assessors, they might want you to do it again. Okay, but here it says on number 13, it is important you state it, yeah, that you will repeat maximum of twice or 2 times as required or tolerated. You have to say it. Yeah, you have to say it. Number 14, flushes the suction tubing with sterile water. So there will be sterile water on the day of the exam, and you will use the gallipot or the receptacle, of course. Number 15, ensures that the patient's face is clean and that they are safe and comfortable post procedure. So they got rid of something. I don't know who can who knows what they got rid of? They removed something from the marking criteria. Previously, it was, I think that's probably what we call this. I think I remember my colleagues and I were discussing about this before. But now they got rid of that. Who can tell me what's they got rid of something in this marking criteria? So if you have like a copy of the old criteria, you will be able to see it. They remove a number. Hopefully someone could answer me. Yeah. So guys, the one on the screen is the latest marking criteria. Make sure you know this. Yeah. Make sure you familiar yourself. They remove the interval if you remember it. Yeah. Because before I can't remember which number that was. But yeah, there was like an interval. I think 10-second interval or if my memory serves me right. But they got rid of that. Okay. All right. So hopefully if you're if you yep. Any other questions? What time is it now? We still have 30 minutes probably. Just ask any question that you can possibly think of. Whilst waiting for your questions, so please do watch my latest vlog. I went to the Buckingham Palace. I saw the king. So please do watch that. Yeah. After our session. And of course, if you're free this weekend, if you're free this weekend, please um if you can join our final coaching. And of course, if you can as well, um donate to the charity Victa. That's the charity I'm supporting for the London Marathon. Um so next week let's do another, of course we will do another live stream, but hopefully we have a topic prepared. But if you have any suggestions on what topic to discuss next week, let me know. We will do the final coaching probably like Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, it depends on my schedule. So just make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll get notified if I'm going live. And what else? Thank you for those people who's subscribe, because we reached 20,000 subscribers. Can you imagine that? Um, that's like an entire like a cinema. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Of course, if you're watching our video, thank you very much. There's a question from Earl. What if the new score format? What is the new score format for hourly monitoring? Is it one HR or no need to put the HR? I just suggest Earl, you can put one H or one HR. That should be fine. Okay, I think I explained that in one of my videos. So if you go to the news video, I did explain it to that. So yep. So one HR or one H will be fine. Okay. Just avoid, of course, putting Q, because I know it, like say back home in the Philippines we use Q to indicate every. We don't use that here in the UK. Um Shelly, it's very rare, Shelly. Normally the coaching is like weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully you can join one of the sessions, Shelly. When is your exam? So yeah, if you have any suggestions for the next coming, next sessions, just let me know. Type it in the comment section. Um, give me some ideas. If you want to discuss, let's say, wound assessment, we can do that. If you want to do a planning um, discussion, why not? S bar, why not? We might need to do another updated S bar session. April. Yeah. Normally it's weekend. Shelly. I need to leave. So, um, any other questions that you might want to ask? You can, guys, remember, you can always rewatch our um live streams. Yeah, you can just go to my channel and you will see the old live stream videos. It's there. Um, we still have like less than 30 minutes to go before we go. I'll just give you some tips, of course, for the OSCE. Just remember, guys, stick with the marking criteria. I know um, you're hearing different information from different people. Definitely, you're getting a lot of information from what do you call this. I mean, your educators might think you differently. That's fine, definitely. If it worked for other people, their old cohort, that is fine, definitely. Yeah. So these sessions are just like additional information. Definitely, it's up to you how will you gonna use this information for examination. Again, do not stress. Yeah, do not stress. I know the examination is very stressful, but again, if you're getting mixed information, let's say from me, from your educators, from other people, always remember, check the marking criteria, because that's definitely what you need to perform on the day of the examination. Okay, definitely. And it is also your responsibility to always check the resources. I mean, to check the resources for the examination, the latest marking criteria. um, Stay updated. Of course, you have to visit the website, your test center's website, if there are any announcements, um, if there are any updates, any what do you call this? Yeah, any changes. Um, so you have to visit your test center. Because sometimes, um, let's say, I mean, some educators, they're so busy, they won't be able to see it straight away. Yeah, so of course you have to play your part as well, and then do your homework. I remember when I was like studying before, we go to the website um every day and check for any changes. You can do that if you like. Yeah, because if they publish the because um our fear was to say, what if they publish a new criteria today and then our examination is tomorrow? Okay, so definitely that is um nerve-wracking. Can you imagine what if they added another station? I remember, I'll cite an example. Remember a couple of months ago, they changed the marking criteria for IM and subcut. Yeah, they removed the resheeting. Okay, so please do not resheet your needles. Yeah, so that's why the national passing rate, I think it was was it May? No, like May, like September time, around that time, they changed the marking criteria, and not most of the examinees did not see that coming, or did not see the change. So because of course I know you've been watching our IM video, and definitely on that video, Jamie definitely she reshit the what do you call this, the needle. But now of course, based on the new update, no need to resheet the needle for both IM and subcut. That's why during that time the national pass rate was like only around 30%. So the first time pass, yeah. So it's important. It's also your responsibility that to stay updated. Yeah. Do your homework as well. I know you've been working very hard for the examination. Just hang on, okay? So, um, for Shelly, it's still in April. It's still a long way to go, but definitely use um, any opportunity to study. Watch our videos. Hopefully, you find our videos useful. Hopefully, you find our live stream useful. Um, what else? Um, for let's say for Earl, doing his he's doing his examining. I'm assuming Earl is a man. Okay? Um, Earl is doing his examination this Friday. So one tip that I have to tell you is do not learn new things the night before your examination. Yeah, because I know some people they cram, especially like the night before the exam. Oh, you want to learn new things or new stuff the night before. Don't do that. Yeah, the night I know it's difficult definitely, but try to stay calm the night before. Do not learn new things the night before. You can just simply check if there are any changes for the marking criteria, but do not learn new things. Do not do like new things um because of course it will make you more anxious. It will You will start questioning yourself. I don't know, have you ever experienced that? Let's say when you're preparing for, let's say, an exam, and then you're cramming at night, but you've reviewed like for days, for months, and then you learn something new the night before the examination. You start to question yourself, which one is correct. Okay, so which one is correct? So definitely do not learn new things at night, the night before the examination. Try to sleep early. I remember it always happens. Yeah, I mean, on the day of the examination, you will wake up before the alarm. Okay, let's say your examination is 8 o'clock in the morning, and then you have to be at the test center like 7:30 or 7. That's the time you will wake up before your alarm goes off. Okay, I remember it was like I woke up 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking, is it already time for the examination? You can't sleep, you can't eat. Definitely your adrenaline um is very high. So guys, tip on the day of the exam for the people who will be taking the examination this week or in the coming days before our next live stream, of course. Just relax. The entire examination will last for 3 hours. Okay, estimated time is 3 hours, so it's a long 3 hour examination. Yeah. So let's say your examination starts at 9, 9, 10, 11. You will finish at 11. Can you imagine? I think the earliest slot is normally 8 o'clock. So for those people who will be taking the examination 8 o'clock in the morning, good luck, of course. 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 you will be finished. And I remember, because of course your adrenaline is very high, you don't normally feel tired. You don't normally feel like sleepy. You don't normally feel hungry. Yeah. So so after the examination at 11 o'clock, that's the time you will experience all that. Yeah. So after you finish, you will feel really tired. You feel sick. Um, you feel like very very tired, very hungry, and then some people they vomit after the examination. Because of course the high level of stress. It will all manifest at the end. So please guys try to bring something to eat after the exam. Yeah, if you couldn't eat like before the exam, bring your water. I know test centers they have like a water refill station. I know previously like old times they provide like juice, but I think now it's just water. Okay, or we have like a refill station. Just bring your, of course, bring some water, bring your bottles, bring your Stanley cup or your high def flask. I know Stanley cup, that's the trending cup now. Bring your bottles, of course, so you can rehydrate. What else? Bring some sweets, yeah, some chocolates, um, sandwich. That will be useful definitely. So you can eat after, because you will feel really tired and hungry. And of course, one more tip, probably bring some paracetamol if that will help you. Because I remember after my examination, I got like a terrible headache. Yeah. And so yeah, bring some paracetamol, bring some anti-sickness medication, especially if you're traveling on the day. I know some of you might be traveling on the day of the examination. So if you think you might get sick whilst traveling, bring some. And of course, do not wear your uniforms whilst traveling. Yeah. I remember one of our nurses before, she puked during the, I mean, she got really sick whilst in the taxi, so she puked and then she ruined her uniform. Luckily, the test center, they provide uniforms. Yeah. Since we're on the uniform topic now, if you go to your website, if you go to the website uniforms, of course you can wear scrubs, definitely. Whatever you're wearing during your normal day, duty days, definitely wear that. But what if, Emmer, we don't have scrubs? That is fine. According to the policy, OSCE, it says there, you can just wear smart trousers and what do you call this? A polo shirt, yeah? Because some of our students, mental health students, they don't wear uniform. So um when they go for the examination, they just wear smart trousers and polo shirt. Okay, and that should be fine. If you still want to wear scrubs, that's absolutely fine. If your trust doesn't have, like, if, like, the other option is you can ask the test center on the day. They will provide scrub suit. Yeah, they have scrub suit on the day of the examination. But again, according to the policy, if you read the OSCE stuff, it says there you can just wear smart trousers and um what do you call this? What did I say? Polo shirt. There you go. Just look smart on the day. It says there, don't wear shorts. Of course, do not wear shorts or do not wear jeans. You should look professional, but that's fine, yeah. And then of course, bare below the elbow. What else? I know the hot topic, the shoes, yeah. Um, Probably, yeah, yeah, like, I mean, black trainers is the suggested, the waterproof one. But to be honest, they don't check the shoes, yeah, on the day of the examination. They will allow you to take the examination, yeah. Um, but of course, if being wise, of course, select a waterproof leather shoes because you will be using that um as your duty shoes as well. So at least you don't need to buy another one. But let's say if you have like a black shoes already, it's trainer. What if ever there's like white stuff in there, or like a pink or a green, like a drawing, like say Adidas, you have like three stripes in it. That's fine. Yeah. They will still allow you to take the examination because I'm reading some like comments on Facebook. They're really harsh. It said there it should be all black. I mean, come on, guys. They will still allow you to take the examination. They will not send you away. Okay. Predominantly black, but of course, again, being wise, of course, because you will be using that shoes as your duty shoes as well. You don't need to buy a new stuff anymore. Um, Leather black would be nice. So you will see that policy on the website. Yeah, if you grab the OSCE policies, it's written there. Okay, black trainers, but it did not specify. Um, what else? Any other tips that I could possibly give you? Yeah, let's just focus on tips because I don't have any topics prepared today. My mind is still on holidays. Yeah, I'm still thinking about like the lasagna during Christmas, the lechon, the cakes, the salad. Um, so my mind is still on holidays. What else? Tips for the exam. Um, on the day of the exam. Of course, bring your documents. Yeah, do not forget your passport. Do not forget your BRPs. Um, so now they've changed the So now, if I think if you're here for like 3 months, you will be required to bring the DBS. Okay. So now, I don't know if you've seen that email from the test center. You are now required to provide your DBS. Okay. Um, I think if you're here for 3 months, yeah, or so. I might be wrong, but again, test centers nowadays they are requiring for you to bring a DBS. So if you're of course working with the trust, ask your trust to facilitate your DBS. Um, so you will have it on the day of the exam. On top of your police clearance, yeah. What else? Um, so Emer, what if I don't have the DBS on the day of the examination? What will happen? They will still allow you to take the examination, but they will not release your PIN. Okay, let's say you're successful um, with exams, they will not release your PIN until you've provided the document. Yeah, because remember, guys, once you remember for you to get your PIN, you need to pass the CBT, OET, or the IELTS, or the English examination and the OSCE. You need to pass all three for you to get the PIN. And of course, guys, remember now you can take the examination in any order. You can do OSCE first, or you can do CBT first, or you can do English language examination first. Okay, you can take the examination in any order. It's up to you. But normally, people take the English examination first before the rest because out of three, English examination is the hardest to be honest. Yeah, because most of the people who's watching now, English is not the first language. Yeah. Um, so yeah, based on pass rates, English examination is harder compared to the OSCE. Because some people they do the English examination like 2 times, 3 times. I've heard stories they've done the examination more than 5 times. Yeah, so I wish all those people who are still you are still who still needs to take the English examination. Good luck, of course, you can do it. Yeah, it is really difficult. For some people, English might be easy. Um, that's good, but of course, some people they are still struggling passing the English examination or the CBT. Definitely, CBT could be hard, definitely for some, and then probably for some of you, OSCE might be easy, and that's definitely good. Okay, if OSCE is easy for you, then that's really good. Yeah. Question from Faith. Happy New Year, Faith. She's asking for professional values. Is it like I will? I remember. So this is the story of the I will. Faith. We actually, so we did the webinar, and then I think I said in the webinar it will be I will. I think I will be the sensible start of the sentence because the question for the professional value is what will you do? Or yeah, the question there will be what will you do or outline the actions that you will do in this scenario. That's why you will start the answer with I will. Okay? But again, you can always change that. Yeah, it's not necessary. Guys, it's not necessary to start the sentence with I will. Okay? But of course, it will be sensible to start it with I will because again, the question would be not the exact words, what will you do in this scenario? Of course, the answer will be I will. Yeah, of course, but you can change it. Because I remember we started that trend. Okay. Because when we changed when they changed the OSCE, we did I mean the few um when we did when they changed the OSCE in 2021, we did the first ever webinar for that. Yeah, and I think I said on the webinar to start I will. You can still see that on my YouTube channel, I think. Yeah. If you search for the professional values, my example will be I will. If you go for I will, that's absolutely fine. If you want to select a different word or different phrase to start your sentence, that is fine. If you want to just write whatever is written on the marking criteria, that is absolutely fine. Yeah. Um, that's why my tip always for professional values, just answer it um based on the question that will be given on the day, or based on the scenario. You can always paraphrase the sentence. I mean, um, use your own words. You can add more details. Of course, on the marking criteria, you will not see like details of the scenario. Say, an example, let's say the patient's name, the nurse's name, the setting. It's not written on the marking criteria. You can add those on your answer. Let's say, I'll give an example. Um, let's say, of course, you notice this. Most of the answer, it will be reporting, isn't it? Let's say, what if the person involved is named Emer? I will report Emer to my manager and make a clear in a detailed incident reporting. Okay, so you can add the person's name on your answer. I hope that makes sense. You can add the manager's name on your answer, and the other details on your answer. Again, you can use your own words. This is my tip for you guys. Again, do not memorize it word for word. Yeah, that's why make sure to attend the final coaching if you can. So, um, what they call this? You can rephrase it definitely. Do not memorize it word for word. Make sure to understand it. And my ultimate tip for professional values is try to relate the scenario in real life. Yeah? Try to relate the scenario in real life. Let's say medication error. Try to think of a scenario wherein you experience a medication error. Probably it's you who experienced it. You're the one you gave the wrong medication. A colleague gave the medication. Try to relate it with real life scenario, real life experiences, and try to think, if you're in that situation, what will you do? Okay, that's what I normally advise on how to remember the answers for professional values. Try to relate it in your with your own experience. Let's say, or if not, if you haven't experienced it, try to simulate the scenario in your head. Let's say a possible abuse. Probably most of you haven't seen or experienced that type of that kind of scenario. Try to simulate the scenario in your head. What will you do if you're faced if you face that kind of professional value scenario in real life? Okay, so let's say what else? Let's say um let's say racism. Okay, so if that is your scenario, try to imagine, what if you are in Piper's situation? Yeah, do you know Piper? Yeah, if you've read the professional value, you know Piper, who Piper is. Some of the scenarios, you will see the name of the person involved. Yeah, it might be um the nurse, or it might be the patient, etc. So for EBP, you will see you might see the nurse's name, you might see the patient's name, you might see a colleague's name in there. So when you're reading it, try to simulate the scenario in your head, and what will you do if you're faced with that scenario. Okay, so that's my best tip, because again, you really definitely need to study all scenario. Okay, so what are the harder ones? Let's say concealment of bed status. Probably you haven't encountered that one. What else? What are the other challenging scenarios for professional values? There are a couple that probably that you haven't experienced before. Um, let's say impaired performance scenario. You haven't experienced that before. Remember, I don't know if you know the impaired performance scenario. It's about a colleague who went to work under the influence of alcohol. So that's why it will be an impaired performance. Okay. So you will meet, what's the patient's name? I think it's Pat. Am I correct? Yeah. There you go. I've memorized the scenarios now. Am I correct? Is it Pat? I think it's Pat. It should be Pat. Okay. So Pat is the person involved in that scenario. So what will you do if a colleague goes to work under the influence of alcohol or intoxicated? So what will you do? Okay, so if that's your way of thinking, answering the professional values, you will be able to answer it easier compared to just memorizing it word per word. Okay, remember, guys, some of the answers there are just repeating. Okay, you say the NMC code. Most of the answer, number one, is recognizing, isn't it? Recognizing that the act is wrong, or recognizing that there is something wrong professionally. Um, any other questions? So we might be ending our live stream now, but um, we'll stay for a couple of more minutes. But whilst you're thinking for any question, I will just talk. Yeah. So guys, please do subscribe to my channel. Please do follow me on my social media thread. There will be different contents there, of course. Thread, TikTok, of course. Please do follow me there. X, what else? Instagram, of course, and Facebook page. Yeah. Again, final coaching this weekend. The link is on the chat box. Hopefully, you can join. You will get a copy of the workbook as well, the OSCE workbook. And then the session will be recorded. People who attended will be able to see that, the video. What else? And of course, if you can please donate to my selected charity. I'm running with Victa this upcoming London Marathon. So any runners there, please do join me. I'm looking for a running buddy. I don't have any running buddy, so I normally run like every weekend. So if you live in London, you might see me running around London. So that's all the proceeds will go to, of course, Victa, empowering. What's their tagline? Empowering children and adolescents. I think that's the tagline. Sorry, I cannot read it. Yeah. So click the I will put the link somewhere. What else? Of course, Happy New Year and thank you. We've reached to 20,000 subscribers. That's a lot. Oh my God. Last year we were just 3,000 subscribers. Now we've reached 20,000. So thank you for watching our videos. Of course, please do watch my latest video, How I Met the King. Any other question? No more questions? Shall we call it a night? So the next live stream will be next week. It's either a Wednesday or a Thursday. If you have any suggestions on what to discuss next week, just comment below on this video, yeah? Or if I post something, just comment it. I'll try to think what will be the next topic next week. But yeah, thank you for those people who watched this evening. Hopefully you can share our live stream with other friends who or are still preparing for the OSCE as early as now so they can watch and join us every week. And of course, thank you. I wish you all the best. For Earl, hopefully let us know, yeah, how it went. Good luck on your exam. Let's say good luck to Earl, yeah. We will be praying for you and of course for all the people who will be or all the nurses who will be taking the examination, whatever the exam is. Let's say nursing associates, adult OSCE, mental health, learning disability. Guys, for people who will be registering as learning disability, if you go to NHS England Learning Hub, yeah, go there, make an account, create an account using your NHS email, and then search for what's the name? Learning Disability Distance Learning Program. The resources for learning disability will be there. You will see me there teaching, yeah. So it's in partnership with NHS England. It's for free. Um, just go and search it. You need to create an account. Um, of course, mental health OSCE definitely. Midwives, sorry, I'm not a midwife, so I'm not the best person to teach it. Children's OSCE, good luck on your examination. I wish you all the best, and I hope our new year will be better, of course, compared to the previous years. So keep going, guys. Yeah, you can do this. Let me know if you pass the examination. I always read your comments, but sometimes I'm not able to respond as soon as possible. But I'll try and read your messages as soon as possible. Yeah, of course. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and of course, ring the notification bell. So have a nice evening, guys. After this, I will be watching K-drama. So K-drama. I hope who's watching K-drama here. Um, I'm watching the what to call this? The creature, something creature. It's hard to pronounce. It's like 8 episodes only. I'm really done watching it. Okay. Good night, everybody, and thank you very much. Yeah. If you have any question, comments, suggestion, etc., just type it on the comment section. I will read it after our in the coming days. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye, everybody.